March 6th, Belen, New Mexico, I guess. Stopped at Love's Truck Stop to stay last night, and I pulled over by the gas pumps so I could go in, coffee, breakfast, bathroom, that kind of stuff. And I come walking out, and this guy, yes, I'm driving really slow because, I'm 7 miles an hour, unbuckled. I've got to go to the shop again because that tire that I was dealing with on last episode / yesterday is leaking again. They said it was just a valve stem, but I've got 20 pounds of pressure in it, so something's not right. Well, let me slow down so it quits dinging at least. So anyway, I'm heading to the Shopco to see if they can look at the tire. However, in the meantime, so I'm walking back to my truck, and this guy kind of approaches me, but he doesn't approach me. And he says, "Ma'am, can you help me out? I'm trying to get a few change together to get some gas so I can make an appointment." And I said, "Well, I'll swipe my card because you know me. I'm not handing out money. I don't even have cash on me. I don't. I keep forgetting to get the cash advance when I fuel. Don't judge me." Anyhow, I swipe my card and I let him fill it up. It's a little car. It doesn't take much. Now, if it would have been some semi dude, I'd be like, yeah, I ain't got that kind of money. And he said, "Thank you. You really saved my day." And I'm like, I've been there. I've been there. I had to bum money once. All right. There's a sign that says tires. Let's see if we can get this truck taken care of. This tire taken care of. Alright, they won't do anything more than put air in it, so I'm heading over to the diesel island where there's free air. I don't know if most people know that, but at most of the truck stops, they have free air. So I'm going to get some air in it and then get myself to a town and to another tire shop again, I guess. I don't know. Hey, but I feel much better than yesterday. Yesterday I was tired. I was super tired. I feel pretty good today, so. There's the airline. Alrighty, I've aired my tar back up, and I have plotted my course to a tire shop. It's 4 minutes away. I was in such a hurry to find it, I didn't even check to see when they opened, but we're on our way. So that's what I got going on right now. We haven't even had our breakfast yet. I've had 2 sips of coffee, and Squirt hasn't even had her pills. It's all right, though. Some days it's just one of them days. Alrighty, Los Bros tire and muffler is not open. So, I found a tire shop in the Albuquerque-ish area, and I'm routing myself on Highway 314 instead of Interstate 25 because I don't know how long that tire is going to hold air, and I don't want to be out on the big road and have a tire incident. So I'm going to just take this highway. It's 13 minutes slower to go that way. We're going to head on up into Albuquerque, and we're going to see if we can get this tar fixed. But breakfast first, right? Goodness, yes. Let's have breakfast. Alrighty, guys, I have made it to a discount tire. It's actually 13 minutes sooner than where I plotted my course to, and they're going to see if they can figure out what's going on with this tire again. Well, looky there, guys. Same issue, different day. Alrighty, folks, we are good to roll again. And I learned something that I guess I maybe should have known. Maybe. This guy was telling me that they can order wheels for me, and he gave me the price. He says, but it will take a couple of days to get it in. And the price is comparable to what I pay when I call around to junkyards. And I'm like, oh, really? So what I'm going to do is, because I'll be trying to get back up to Indiana, I'm going to call the Discount Tire up there in, what is it? Where was I? Elkhart, I think. And I'm going to have them order me a wheel, and it'll be waiting on me, because I don't like being without a spare. So knowing that, that's kind of a peace of mind. So onward. Still trying to get to Aurora, Colorado. Oh, I better walk the girls. Yeah, let's go find a place to pate. What? Why are you hacking? Don't make me medicate you. She doesn't need medication. All right. Yeah, I'll find yes, I will find a place for you to go. March the 6th, Aurora, Colorado is behind me. I've got the unit. Got 3 hours of drive time, and I didn't want to waste it. So I thought, I'm going to boogie down the road. I can give you guys a walk around tomorrow if I remember, but I'm like, I got to go. The biggest reason why I had to rush on out of there is I got there kind of late. They were all acting like they didn't really want to give me the unit, but at the same time they want to get rid of it. I ran into problems. There wasn't enough juice battery to raise the landing gear. My jump pack wouldn't power the batteries for very long, so I had to go get help. So I was a little delayed getting out of there, and then I pull up by the gate so that I can kind of make my presence visible, like, hey, don't lock me in. And I was on the phone with control to do an exit call, and I happened to look up, and some dude in a pickup truck stops at the gate, and he starts closing it, and I'm freaking out thinking, oh God, they're gonna lock me in. Then I had to call control back and apologize to her, because I'm like, I think I was rude. And I said I didn't end that phone call well because I was panicking. I said that's not a good excuse, but that's the reason. She's like, no, it was fine. I didn't think anything of it. And I'm like, okay, good, because I can be rude. I can. I don't mean to be, but I can. So we are underway, and yeah, we're gonna boogie. I would show you the girls, but I'd have to turn all the lights on and. Anyway, I'll try to check in with you guys tomorrow and give you a walk around. So, let's boogie. Morning from Burlington, Colorado. Alrighty, folks, as promised. Oh, what's the date today? Today is the 7th, March 7th. As promised, I'll walk you around the outside. It is a little rainery out there. It's alright, though. Store-to-store transfer, no keys, no paperwork. You'll see the reason for this face in a second. But right at the moment, I am hooked to a 44-foot fifth wheel, shipping weight 16,900, GVWR 21,000. It picked up Aurora, Colorado, and it is on its way to Sefner, Florida. And I was doing my pre-trip this morning. This unit has 2 doors on the passenger side, and the back door was wide open. But the part that I have this face about is the door is designed that when it opens, like let's say it opens going down the road it opens into the wind. Most... What? No, it's true. It's true. Most doors open, like to where, like, if it opens, it doesn't, like, catch in the wind and flap back. You didn't know that? Well, my bad. I thought you knew. Okay, anyway. So, I took the door handle and I opened it. I swung it around to where it kind of is up against, to where it's up against the door, but a good gust of wind and it can move the hand. You know what? Let me just show you what I got going on. So, yeah, you know, you stay here where it's dry and I'll walk around the unit real quick. This is what I'm talking about, the door. It opens and it swings to the back, which I think is dumb. I've put the handle in front of the door. I don't know if the handle is enough to hold it. If it pops open one more time, I'll just put tape on it and secure it because I can't lock it. But I'm a little surprised at Vanley for having built a unit like that. We just can't have nice things. Stopped at a truck stop for a potty break and food break, and the door on the unit was open, but the handle did keep it in place. So I took some of this nice little trusty dusty industrial strength tape and I've hopefully secured the door to where it will not pop open. But hey, what do I know? Anyway, it's done. So the girls and I are in Oak Grove, Missouri. We are doing a reset. And treated myself to Waffle House. I don't do that very often. I don't do a sit down very often. But last night, I was at the Petro. Is that? Yeah, the Petro. I'm looking right at it. The Oak Grove 70 Petro. And I walked in there without glasses. And I wanted something sweet, so I grabbed this candy bar. And I said to the cashier, I said, I told her, I said, I cannot see without my glasses. I said, is this just like a regular candy bar? Because I saw this turquoise and I'm like, what is that? And I couldn't see. And she goes, yeah, it's just regular candy bar. And I said, okay, I only asked because I do not want to become a victim of dark chocolate. And for some reason she thought that was hilarious and she just burst out laughing and she goes, I'm sorry, but you know, I'm like, it's true, I do not like dark chocolate. So I'm like, I don't want to be a victim of dark chocolate. So the girls got sausage from my breakfast this morning at Waffle House. and we're just chilling. I'm going to call around to some places, some part stores, now that I have the part number for my fuel cap, and I'm going to see if some part stores have my fuel cap in stock, because apparently I've got that cap, that area sealed off enough that I'm not getting good drainage from my auxiliary tank into my regular truck tank, and I'm like, yeah, I need a fuel cap. So I'm going to call around to some parts stores today and see if I can find one. So that's the update for now. I am not having success finding a fuel cap. So I've called Dan's Service Center and I asked them, could you find possibly somewhere in the area where I'm at that sells what I'm looking for? So they're gonna look into it, and they're gonna see if they can find an RDS dealer close to where I'm at, where I can get a cap. Because to me, trying to find parts, this is like a guy thing. This is a guy thing. And yes, I know I'm doing a guy job, but I hate looking for parts and asking and calling around. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what things are called, and I'm out here doing a guy job and I don't know what I'm doing. So hopefully Dan's Service Center can help me out, because I'm like, what is this? That is a big butt. Hey, stinker. Stinker. Oh. Leaving the Buc-ee's in Calhoun, Georgia has been an exercise in patience. Morning from Seffner, Florida. I think it's the 11th. Checking the unit in now. There's another Horizon driver behind me. He got in after I did, and it's kind of funny. Let me turn the camera around. All of the sales personages showed up in golf carts, and there's a crowd of salesmen over there. You'd think that these two units are a hot topic. The checker inner dude is not happy with this unit. First of all, the landing gear control pad is actually backwards. So in order to extend the landing gear, you have to hit the retract button. But howdy from somewhere, Florida, that I have forgotten. Let me tell you about the story while I'm looking up where I'm at. A successful delivery, and now message from Capital One Alert. Baldwin, Florida is where I'm at. When I left successful delivery, I thought I was deadheading up to Indiana. Last night there was a gob of loads from Jacksonville, Florida, over to somewhere, Georgia, and I did not procure one of those last night. This morning, they were all gone. I thought, well, I guess I'm deadheading up to Indiana. Turns out, they refreshed the load board with some other stuff. Now we are on our way north, South Carolina, because I was able to get a different load. So that's what we're doing now. Stop. Oh my goodness, stop. You are so bad. I think you should just keep talking. That's what you should really do. No, go ahead. You got something to say? Go ahead and say it. Booger Bug over there is just being cool. Anywho, yeah, we are on our way to South Carolina, so everything went well. I just had to stop and get some fuel in Florida, so that part's done. I've got my 30-minute break in. I won't pick up till in the morning, but that's okay. At least I've got a load, pays for my miles. I gotta get back to Indiana. I've got to get up to Indiana. So I think that's it for this load then. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to thank you for watching. Go ahead, tell them, Chloe. Very good.